Yo, what's up? The name is JetLeo1, and the gameplay in the background is some Blacklight Retribution Team Deathmatch on the map Heavy Metal, I believe it is. And today I would like to talk first-person shooter tips with you. Now, I'm not the best, even though that shot there made me look so pro. Just pop around the corner, headshot, hip fire. But this right here, see, instant death headshot. I'm not the best, but I do know what I'm doing. I just don't have the luck to put the stuff into play. I'm always getting snuck up from behind, outflanked and such. But I do know the things that would get me to success, and they indeed do whenever I get the luck to not be messed with. So let's get started, shall we? Tip number 1 is the most important tip, and that is use everything the game gives to you. If it gives you a minimap, use the minimap. Pay attention to it. If it gives you a legal wall hack like this game does, use the legal wall hack. Not only will it allow you to find the enemies, it'll also save you if one of them's coming for you. But it doesn't have to be stuff like a minimap or a HRV that just lets you locate people or know when to run and such. It can be anything. For example, take Tribes Ascend. Even though my motto in the game is spin fusers for life, don't forget that pushing the F button is going to throw grenades or place turrets or do something. Those are all useful. You can't get along by just using rocket launchers. Sometimes a normal hand grenade can help save your life or get a kill, do something. Blow up a turret, whatever. So remember, use everything at your disposal. And now tip number 2 is try not to take on too many people. I took on 2 people, I got 1, I died. I still lost the engagement even though I got half of them down. That just means I got 50% of the way through the engagement before I was defeated. So use everything available to you and use it in conjunction to make sure that you never run into more than one person at a time. Because if you run into a group of people and you don't have explosives, or they're not paying attention, or you have a massive gun with loads of bullets, you're going to be screwed. Now then, tip number 3 is load yourself out based on your skills. See here, this gun is basically Blacklight's equivalent to an M4A1, and like in every game, every shooter that involves anything close to an M4A1, that's my gun, because it works with my playstyle. Thus, know what your playstyle is. You do not want to run around with LMGs. Like, you don't want to go around with LMGs, Blast Shield, and Marksman on Call of Duty if you don't even like anything that is not a SMG. You know what I mean? Okay, tip number 4 is know, like, old poker adage. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them, and know when to walk away. That's what you gotta know. For example, this scene right here is exactly what I'm talking about. Know when to rush forward and shoot people, know when to hide behind that pillar, and know when to just get the hell out of dodge because you've got no bullets and are at half health. You just gotta know what you're doing. But it's all about the situation awareness, so know what you're doing, know when to do stuff. And this is exactly what you should not do. I was like, hey, I could probably just knife this person, free kill. Nope, shotgunned. Even though I had so many swings at him, I still failed miserably. Alright, tip number 5 is that if there are kill streaks or something like that, power weapons, kill streaks, whatever power game changers they have, use them. At the end of this gameplay, I'm going to whip out a nice little hard suit and get 2 kills. I was intending to take out the enemy hard suit, but I never found them. And then the game ended, so yeah. But if you've got some sort of game-changing thing, use it. If you can grab the freaking digger in the middle of the Gears of War map and start owning people behind cover, use it. If you can use a hard suit, use it. If you can get a freaking, whatever the hell the vehicles are in Tribes, use them. Because I hate the vehicles. I hate them tanks, even though I'm spin fuser for life and I play Juggernaut. I've got the anti-vehicle, anti-turret, anti-whatever stuff, and I'm still scared of the freaking tanks. Because those are game changers. Use your damn game changers, alright? Tip number 6 is even if you're not with people, play like a team. Okay, like if I was with somebody, I probably could have been saved from that shotgunner, but I was all alone trying to go all Call of Duty on, I suppose. That doesn't work. It works in Call of Duty because that's where it originated, that's where it was born, that's where it's meant to stay. Leave it there. Hell, even in Call of Duty, if you can go with 2 people, you've still got a better chance of walking out alive, if not getting the kill. Because if you got 2 people, one of you is going to get the kill, Might not be you, but at least you walked out alive, huh? Yeah. That's good stuff. Okay. Tip number 7, though, is also when you can run with people, run with people. When you can use voice chat, use voice chat. Even if it's just text chat, use the text chat. It's going to save your life to know that the tank is incoming. So then you can prep your defenses and get ready for the tank. Okay, tip number 8 is you need to use, this is a real life tip, you need to use good gear. I've got a Razer Imperator wired mouse. I use my default laptop keyboard, but I want to get a better keyboard. But I've got a desk for my laptop that has a built-in mouse pad. And I've got my lovely, lovely Turtle Beach Air Force PX21s. Master for sound whoring. It's just awesome. But you've got to have a good gear setup. Like, if you don't have the right tools for the job, you can't do it. Just like if you don't load out for your skills in a game. If you don't have good tools to use the game, you're going to get nowhere. What was that, tip 9 or whatever? I believe that was tip 8 or tip 9. Now then, I'm just going to say the next one's tip 9. Tip 9, don't be a moron. When you're outmatched, you're outmatched. This goes with the poker statement, but it's also, like, even if you think you've got it, like, if you don't absolutely got it, you best have a backup plan. Yeah, let's say tip 9 is backup plan. It's not the poker one. Again, it's backup plan. Like, see here, I knew I'm going to be screwed, but I just hid back here, and I was expecting them to do what they did, but I made the mistake of stepping out. But yeah, use a backup plan. You always want to have 2 ways in or out of everywhere. That's like the oldest, like, war adage ever. You want 2 ways in and out of everywhere. Okay, and then tip number 10 is just, I'm actually out of ideas at the moment. Let's just say, I'm gonna make this up on the spot. Tip 10, final tip, is seize the moment. See here, 1 minute till exfil. Game is almost over one way or the other, whether we win, lose, or just run out of time. So, call in a hard suit, start dropping people. I wanted to hunt down the other hard suit, but just switched it to dropping other people. It's like, so if you see an opportunity, take the opportunity. Don't forget to have a plan B and stuff, but if you see an opportunity, take it. It's like games can be won or lost depending on how stuff is used. Okay, so this has been my tips list, and even though it was probably repetitive and I sound like an idiot, but I hopefully at least demonstrated a little bit, did okay. But hopefully you learned something. You do a little bit better. Maybe you'll think before you jump out. Maybe you'll have a backup plan, so if somebody comes through door A, you're going to exit through door B because you had both of them ready in case somebody goes through door C, stuff like that. So this has been Jet Leo 1, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay and commentary. I tried my hardest on it, and I'll see you next time.